Some people are scared of the dark. Some people are scared of spiders. Me personally, my biggest fear is a twisted bag of cashews, for lack of a better term. It can happen at literally any time. It's supposedly one of the most painful things a man can experience and requires surgery to correct. So, you're welcome for that. But regardless of your beliefs, all religions, races, political parties, Democrats, Republicans, communists, we can all be united, coming together as one over the unanimous fear of getting old. And for good reason too. All those hours that you spend on TikTok playing Minecraft, bed rotting every single day, you're not getting those days back. So you're welcome for the inevitable existential crisis that you'll have later tonight because of that information. But regardless, why are people going for the boomer back in my day any percent glitchless speedrun? I was up late watching YouTube last night and came across this guy who's actually pretty entertaining. You might have heard of him, Tommy NFG. He's a really funny guy with really good camera presence, but I definitely took a little bit of an issue with this one video that he made. Things that don't hit the same anymore, where he talks about cable TV, video games, YouTubers, music. And it sounds to me, based off watching the video, that he's talking mainly about that 2009 to 2018 era of childhood growing up.
I'm not one of those people that says all new games are trash and we need to go back, but like,
I find it funny that this was one of the first things that he said in his video because, I mean, you just know he's about to do exactly what he said he's not going to do. Go running, screaming into the streets, arms waving in the air, that old games are trash and we need to go back. It's like whenever you're talking to some random old Southern dude who struck up a conversation for whatever reason, and he says, "No, I'm not racist, but I love women. I would never say anything sexist."
I'm not gonna lie, I would have never thought to watch Twitch before Ninja came on the scene. He was the first one to bring the celebrity world to something that was previously seen as nerd. Nowadays, some celebs are literally praying. Nowadays.
Wow, guys. We made it a whole minute and 23 seconds into the video before we got our first nowadays. Like, is he trying to sound old? I feel like nowadays is just such like an old sounding word. Like, you hear the word nowadays dropped and you expect to turn around and see old Grandpa Herbert across the street. And he thinks it's 1986. Meanwhile, this guy is over here talking like it's 2086. He was talking about the first Fortnite Christmas event.
We all remember the exact moments from the first Christmas event.
Like, I don't feel like I'm saying anything like mind-blowing insane when I say that 2018 was not that long ago. 6 years ago, not that long ago, man.
Tell me in what world a new Call of Duty game is worth $70 and after taxes and fees it's damn near $75.
I don't know. Maybe like a world where inflation has gone up 25% in the last 6 years. Oh. Yeah, we're fucked. Anyway, now we move on to the TV section. You've heard this same bit a million times, but everything he says can be boiled down to this. The kids shows I grew up with are good. The kids shows now are bad. I watched a badger and a blue day ham-bone each other raw. These kids now are watching Lanky Box and Skibbity toilet videos. You think I'm exaggerating? He literally says that.
It's sad to know that kids don't even watch Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, or Disney Channel anymore, and are instead watching Lanky Box and Skibbity toilet videos on YouTube.
But look, I love old cartoons as much as anybody else does. But to claim that kids now don't have good TV or other things to watch is crazy work. Yes, there is some really crazy and weird kids content out there now, but my personal opinion is that all of the cesspool that is YouTube Kids is really just a giant dead internet theory experiment, in my opinion. Obviously, that's not based off fact. I'm just talking shit. Now, most parents that actually give a fuck about their child's brain development will make sure that they're seeing normal, coherent content. And because of streaming services, they often just end up picking out the best shows that have been on over the past 20 years. And if everybody is using streaming services, of course the stuff that is actually on TV is gonna get worse. Nobody's watching it. But most kids nowadays are really just watching the same shit that you and I grew up on. I'm talking Wild Kratts, Gravity Falls, Adventure Time, Phineas and Ferb, and even Looney Tunes, apparently, which is kind of awesome because I think that whole Looney Tunes, walk, run, fall is just That's a joke that needs to be passed down generations. I think it's so funny. Also, there are plenty of great kids shows coming out. Of course, you're just not watching them because you're an adult. Why would you watch new kids shows? 10 years from now, I am 120% positive that kids are going to be looking back fondly on shows like Bluey, PJ Masks, Carmen Sandiego, Craig of the Creek, Strange Chores, and even shows that kind of bled over from our childhood into theirs, such as SpongeBob, Total Drama Franchise, Odd Squad, Wild Kratts, and the list, I mean, I could just keep going.
The next thing we got is Minecraft YouTubers. Man, growing up in Minecraft's prime with Minecraft YouTubers in their prime was a different type of life. Sky Does Minecraft before the, crash out was really cooking up with these vids going crazy.
Sky Does Minecraft? Seriously? People want to talk about OG brain rot? Bro, this was some of the most brain rotted shit that you could watch. I would argue even more so than some of the stuff that kids are watching now.
Hey guys, Sky here for another Minecraft mod showcase. And holy, what the fuck is that?
I pulled this example because I remember watching this exact video and thinking, no, like, genuinely, what am I watching right now? As a little ass kid, bro. And Popular MMOs and his whole, like, Lucky Block thing that he was doing, go back and watch that and tell me he wasn't taking advantage of the fact that he had a kid audience that didn't know what they were watching and he was milking that shit dry. And Dan TDM, oh my god, Dan TDM, I actually have nothing bad about to say about him because he was really chill, and I fuck with Dan TDM to this day. Or Stampy. Stampy was chill too.
But all of this sadly died with the emergence of the Dream SMP. I think Dream's whole crew not only killed Minecraft YouTubers, but killed the dream of Minecraft as a whole. I don't really see a crazy amount of content on it or big YouTubers coming from it anymore.
Yes, Dream era was a strange time for all of us, whether you were into Minecraft or not. But you cannot talk about the modern state of Minecraft without talking about some of the people that are uploading, you know, really cool Minecraft content. Hermitcraft. I genuinely think that they are some of the most creative, entertaining, and genius group of people on the internet today. Straight up. But Abe, I'm talking about new wave Minecraft YouTubers. All of the Hermitcraft guys have been doing the same thing for years. Okay, but what about Wadzi? He kind of fell off. He was doing some cool stuff for a while. Fwip? Beppo? Like this whole new wave of like 1000 Days in Hardcore, beating Minecraft butt. Like those are entertaining as fuck, bro. You cannot lie. So far, he's checking all the boxes. We got games nowadays, TV nowadays, content nowadays. Can you take a wild guess at what he's gonna do next? Music nowadays. Buckle your seatbelts, boys, girls, and everything in between. It's about to get crazy in here.
The reason why rap has been dominant for so many years is because there's always someone on the underground making a come up trying to fight for their spot. Or at least that's how it's supposed to be. Nowadays, it seems like the same people that have been running are gonna be doing it until they die.
He makes this point that all the same rappers have been on the scene for years and they have no sign of going anywhere. Nobody new is popping up and it's all getting stale and old and boring and everyone's just in it for the money, which is not incorrect, but at the same time, it's kind of completely blatantly false. You have JPEG Mafia, Yeet, Paris, Texas, Baby Keem, Young Nudie, and yeah, some of those names are a little bit on the older side, but compared to the big boys like Kendrick, Travis Scott, 21 Savage, Lil Uzi, they're still shitting and pissing in their little diapers. Now if my calculations are correct, he's about to hit the all new music is trash, and I blame TikTok combo move.
A lot of the new underground rappers are genuinely just ass to me. There's such a difference between the past and now that's very noticeable. I blame TikTok because a lot of these rappers are trying to release a song that works for it and not actually trying to build a stable career that could go on for many years.
I could go into why that's dumb, but I'm sure I'm starting to sound like a bit of a broken record here. But I'll say this. While I personally am not a huge fan of the new sort of wave of rap that was inspired by Playboi Carti's sort of like Vamp era, I never really liked it. Some of the coolest, most genius and creative and innovative artists that I've gotten really into recently have come from my TikTok For You page. It'll be like some mythical poll type shit with like 20 likes, and I'll be listening to the most like heavenly sound to have blessed my ears in the past year. Some examples of really great small artists that I have found on either TikTok or Instagram Reels include Anger Management, Brand New Legs, Brandland, Harrison Gordon, The Lunar Coastal Inn, Arlie. All are genuinely incredible in their own way, and I'll link all their stuff in the description also if you feel like checking them out. So back to Tommy NFG. I enjoy his content. He just kind of took all of the BS opinions toward the younger generation into one video for me to react to. Shout out to Tommy NFG, no beef whatsoever here. I'll link his channel in the description also if you want to check him out. So I'll leave you all with this. The next time you're about to hit the up, down, left, right, old generation good, jump, crouch, right, new generation bad combo to an innocent 13-year-old just talking about his new favorite rapper, just stop and think for a second. Is it worse or is it just different? Patreon, Instagram, TikTok, link is in the description. Don't forget to subscribe. Have a great day, everybody.